Manchester United predicted lineup versus Newcastle as Mason Mount and Alejandro Garnacho start. Man United host Newcastle United in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup at Old Trafford on Wednesday night. Manchester United will be aiming to bounce back from Sunday's derby defeat by Manchester City when they welcome Newcastle United to Old Trafford in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup on Wednesday night. United, who beat Newcastle 2-0 in the final of last season's competition, were taken apart by their cross-city rivals at the weekend, once again highlighting the size of the gulf between the two clubs. 2 goals from Erling Haaland and 1 from Phil Foden sealed a routine win for the visitors. Though the Reds went into the all-Manchester contest on a run of 3 consecutive victories, their performances had been less than impressive. They have only produced 1 display worthy of applause so far this season, and that was against Crystal Palace in the last round of the Carabao Cup. Following Sunday's below-par showing, manager Erik ten Hag will know the importance of his side producing a response and getting back to winning ways. He is likely to make changes and will no doubt be hoping that midfield enforcer Casemiro will be available after a recent injury which has ruled him out of the last 3 games. In goal, however, Andre Onana is likely to retain his place. The Cameroonian started the third-round win over Palace, and ten Hag could decide to stand by his first-choice shot-stopper once again. Ahead of the former Inter Milan shot-stopper, who joined United in July, ten Hag could decide to select the back 4 that should have started against City, handing recalls to Raphael Varane and Sergio Reguilon. The duo, bizarrely, were left out of the starting 11 on Sunday due to tactical reasons. In their absences, Johnny Evans and Victor Lindelof started at centre-back and left-back respectively. Varane and Reguilon could come back into the defence and join forces with Diogo Dalot and Harry Maguire. In midfield, ten Hag is likely to recall Casemiro if he is fit enough to start. Despite the poor nature of his performances so far this term, his defensive presence would not go amiss, meaning he could replace Sofiane Amrabat. Kobbie Mainoo will be hunting a starting berth after making the bench at the weekend, but ten Hag may refrain from throwing him straight in from the start, meaning Christian Eriksen could retain his place and join forces with Casemiro in a partnership that worked so well last season. Mason Mount could start in place of Bruno Fernandes in the number 10 position. Fernandes didn't start in the last round against Palace. Up front, Rasmus Højlund, who is still searching for his first domestic goal in United colours, deserves to keep his place after a hard-working performance at the weekend. Marcus Rashford, following a string of below-par performances, could be axed in place of Alejandro Garnacho, who deserves a start on the left. Facundo Pellistri could take up residence on the right. Antony will also be targeting a return to the starting 11. United predicted lineup: Onana, Dalot, Varane, Maguire, Reguilon, Casemiro, Eriksen, Mount, Pellistri, Højlund, Garnacho.